Every great achievement, every world-changing idea, every bold dream ever conceived has one thing in common. It all started with the unwavering belief that it was possible. Nothing in this world is accomplished without first acknowledging the potential for success. The moment you recognize that what you desire is not just a far-off fantasy, but something within your grasp, something you can actively work towards and attain, that is the moment your journey truly begins. Self-belief is not just an asset, it is the foundation of everything. It is the invisible force that separates those who achieve greatness from those who never dare to try. It is the key that unlocks the door between your present reality and the limitless possibilities of your future. Without it, even the most talented, the most skilled, and the most knowledgeable individuals can find themselves paralyzed by doubt, unable to take meaningful action. Think of self-belief as the gatekeeper to a new world, one filled with opportunities, growth, and transformation. It is the defining factor that determines whether you will stay confined within the walls of your current circumstances or step into the vast, uncharted territory of your potential. It is what allows you to see beyond the limitations of today and move towards the limitless opportunities of tomorrow. When you lack belief in yourself, the obstacles ahead seem insurmountable, the challenges too daunting, and the risks too overwhelming. You hesitate, you question, you second-guess every decision. Doubt creeps in and convinces you that perhaps you are not meant for something greater, that success is reserved for someone else. But when you truly believe, when you know deep in your soul that you are capable of achieving whatever you set your mind to, everything changes. Suddenly, barriers become stepping stones. Challenges become puzzles waiting to be solved. Setbacks become lessons rather than roadblocks. Self-belief shifts your entire perspective, transforming your world from one of limitations to one of endless possibilities. The question is not whether you have the intelligence, the resources, or the perfect plan. The real question is, do you believe you can? Because the answer to that question will determine everything. Your reality, the walls that define you or the doors that set you free. Imagine your reality as an enormous ancient city, its towering walls stretching endlessly in every direction. These walls have stood for as long as you can remember, and within them lies everything you have ever known, your daily routine, your beliefs, your understanding of what is possible. This city is comfortable, familiar, and predictable. It offers a sense of security, but it also imposes invisible boundaries on your mind, dictating how far you allow yourself to dream, how much you dare to pursue. Most people spend their entire lives within these walls, never once questioning their existence. To them, this city is the entire world. It is all they have seen, all they have been told is real. They do not wonder what lies beyond, because they have been conditioned to believe that this is all there is. The stories they have heard, the rules they follow, the fears they carry all reinforce the idea that to step beyond these walls is unthinkable, risky, impossible. But what if that is not the truth? What if beyond these towering walls, a vast and boundless world awaits, a world filled with experiences you cannot yet comprehend, opportunities you have never imagined, and a version of yourself far greater than the one confined within this city? What if everything you have ever wanted, everything you have convinced yourself was out of reach, is just on the other side, waiting for you to take that first bold step? The difference between those who remain trapped and those who break free is not intelligence, luck, or natural talent. It is the courage to believe in something greater. It is the willingness to question the limits imposed upon you and to trust that beyond what you know, something extraordinary is possible. The walls of your reality are not made of stone and brick. They are built from doubts, fears, and the belief that things must remain as they are. The moment you allow yourself to imagine a different future, the moment you choose to believe that you can go further, do more, become more, those walls begin to crumble. So ask yourself, are these walls protecting you, or are they imprisoning you? Because the truth is, the door has been open all along. The only question that remains is, do you have the courage to walk through it? The gate to a greater reality. Why belief is the key to everything. Imagine standing at the entrance of a massive city, its walls towering over you, seemingly unbreakable. This city represents everything you've ever known, your experiences, your habits, your beliefs about what is and isn't possible. You've lived within these walls for so long that they have become your reality, shaping the way you see the world and yourself. But somewhere deep inside, a part of you wonders, is this all there is? Beyond these walls, there exists another world, one filled with opportunities, experiences, and achievements beyond anything you've ever encountered. A world where your potential is limitless, where the dreams you've dismissed as impossible are waiting to be claimed. But there's a catch. The only way to step into that world, the only way to expand your reality, is to believe that it exists in the first place. This is where most people fail, not because they lack talent, intelligence, or resources, but because they never allow themselves to believe in something greater. They convince themselves that the walls around them are permanent, that life beyond them is a fantasy. And so they never try. They never take the first step. But here's the truth. If you don't believe there's something more waiting for you, why would you ever seek it? If you've convinced yourself that you don't have what it takes, why would you even begin? You cannot chase what you do not believe is real. And that is the single greatest barrier between those who achieve their dreams and those who don't. Belief over everything, the true foundation of success. We tend to think success is about talent, intelligence, resources, or luck. While those things can help, they are meaningless without belief. The world is filled with people who are incredibly talented, but never reach their full potential because they doubt themselves. Doubt kills more dreams than failure ever will. Now, think about the opposite. Think about the people who, despite lacking natural talent or resources, still rise to the top. What do they have? Unshakable belief. They may not start with all the answers, but they trust that they will figure them out. They may not know exactly how to get there, but they know they will get there. And that changes everything. Because when you believe in yourself, you stop hesitating. You stop second-guessing. You stop waiting for permission. Instead, you act. You move forward. You give everything you have because you don't just think success is possible, you see it as inevitable. On the other hand, the person who is talented but unsure hesitates. They let fear slow them down. They hold back, never fully committing, because they aren't convinced they can succeed. And in a battle between total commitment and hesitation, the committed person wins every single time. The simple yet powerful formula for success. Let's not make this complicated. Success, in its simplest form, comes down to this. We only move toward the outcomes we believe are possible. That's it. That's the foundation of everything. If you believe something is beyond your reach, you won't chase it. If you believe you're incapable, you won't try. And if you don't try, you've already lost. But if you know deep down that you can, if you truly believe that a greater future is waiting for you, you'll stop at nothing to make it a reality. You'll find solutions where others see obstacles. You will push forward when others quit. You will refuse to settle for less than what you know you are capable of achieving. So ask yourself, Do you believe in something greater? Do you believe in yourself? Because if you do, the walls around you aren't walls at all. They are just doors waiting to be opened. And the key? It has been in your hands all along. The unshakable power of self-belief, the foundation of all greatness. Self-belief is not just an advantage, it is everything. It is the foundation upon which all greatness is built, the invisible force that determines whether you will rise to the occasion or retreat into the shadows of doubt. Without it, nothing you build will stand the test of time. You could have the best ideas, the most ambitious dreams, or even the talent and resources to bring them to life. But if you do not believe in yourself, it is like constructing a masterpiece on shifting sands. The moment life pushes back, and make no mistake, life will push back, you will falter. You will second guess. You will convince yourself that maybe it wasn't meant to be, that maybe you're not the one who is supposed to achieve it. And just like that, your vision begins to collapse, not because you lacked the ability, but because you lacked the belief to sustain it. But here's what you must understand. The best things in life, the truly great things, are rare for a reason. They are not handed out freely. They are not given to the masses. They are reserved for those willing to earn them, to fight for them, to sacrifice for them. Why most people give up and why you won't, the difference between those who succeed and those who fall short, is not always talent, intelligence, or privilege. The real difference lies in resilience, persistence, and the ability to endure discomfort in pursuit of something greater. Because greatness demands a price. It requires you to walk through uncertainty, to push through failure, to wake up every single day and move forward, even when everything inside you wants to quit. And most people, they are not willing to pay that price. They retreat to comfort the moment things become difficult. They seek safety when the road ahead becomes uncertain. They return to the familiar because the unknown feels too risky. And why do they do this? Because deep down, they don't truly believe they are meant for more. They don't believe they are one of the few who will rise above the rest. And when that belief is missing, no amount of hard work, strategy, or opportunity will be enough. Self-doubt will always find a way to sabotage your success. The mirror test, the truth you need to face. So here is your challenge. Look in the mirror. Look into your own eyes and ask yourself, do I believe in myself? Do I trust that I am capable of achieving the life I desire? Am I willing to endure hardship to make it happen? Because if the answer is yes, if you can stand there and know without a shadow of a doubt that you are one of the rare few who will do whatever it takes, then nothing can stop you. Obstacles won't break you. Setbacks won't define you. And failure will only serve as fuel to push you forward. But if you hesitate, if you feel the slightest uncertainty in that belief, then that is where you must begin. Because self-belief is not something you are born with, it is something you build. It is a choice to silence the doubts, to rewrite the story in your head, and to refuse to accept anything less than what you know is possible for you. The path ahead. Choose to believe. Choose to succeed. Success is not a matter of luck or fate. It is not reserved for a chosen few. It is available to anyone, but only those who have the courage to believe in it and to believe in themselves. So if you truly want more, if you want to build something extraordinary, if you want to break free from limitations and step into the life you know you are meant to live, then it begins right now. It begins with you. And the only question that remains is, do you believe? But when you truly believe, your mind processes obstacles differently. Challenges don't make you question whether you should continue, because you already know that stopping isn't an option. You haven't arrived yet. Your journey is unfinished. So instead of asking, "Should I keep going?" you simply ask, "How do I overcome this?" And that single shift in mindset changes everything, because at some point, you'll look around and realize that most people never even get to that "how" question. They stop at, "I don't know if I can do this," and never move forward. They never push past their doubts, never allow themselves to see beyond their perceived limits. And because of that, they never step outside those metaphorical city walls. I spent 16 years in school, yet no teacher or professor ever told me, "Eddie, 99% of success is just believing in yourself, believing that you will figure things out as you go." No, that's not what we were taught. Instead, we were told statistics. Only X of people make it through law school. Only Y of businesses succeed. Only a handful of people achieve financial freedom. But here's what they don't tell you. Those numbers mean absolutely nothing to you if you refuse to quit. Most of the world gives up when things get difficult. If you simply refuse to stop, if you commit to pushing through no matter what, then success is inevitable, because you will keep finding ways until you succeed. And that's not complex. It's not some secret formula. It's just a decision, a commitment to believing in yourself enough to see things through. There was a time when I didn't think I could make a living outside of an office. It seemed impossible. But then I saw others doing it, and for the first time, I believed it could be real. That belief changed my actions, and those actions changed my life. There was a time when I thought certain financial goals were just dreams, when I thought a free, flexible lifestyle was unrealistic, when I didn't even know the kind of relationships, experiences, and opportunities that could transform my world. Why? Because they existed outside those city walls. And as long as I didn't believe, as long as I saw those things as unreachable, they remained out of my grasp. But belief shifts reality. When you change your mindset, your world follows. You will always follow through on who you believe you are. So, let's go back to that mirror. Sometime today, stand in front of it and take a long, hard look at your reflection. And as you do, absorb this truth. Everything you need, you already have. You are already equipped to change your life, to impact those around you, to create a world that aligns with your vision. That power is within you. So never question that again. Never doubt whether you're capable. From now on, the only question that matters is, how? Your destiny is not a coin flip. It's a puzzle waiting to be solved. And those two eyes staring back at you in the mirror, they are more than capable of figuring it out. So, do you want it? If the answer is yes, then open that door. Take that first step. Throw yourself into the journey, your journey. It will be unlike anything you've ever known. It will challenge you, test you, and at times even break you. But it will also transform you. And when you find yourself in the depths of struggle, when you feel lost in the darkness, hold on to one undeniable truth. You are enough. You always have been.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.